right now it's currently up $7,000.
They have locked up our bikes.
I think we need to go to the police station. Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through another day in the life of a Forex trader living in Thailand, enjoying his best life. And in today's video, I'm just going to kind of show you guys everything that I get up to. Today's a Tuesday. Yesterday I actually took a very beautiful position and it's currently doing very well. I'm going to go on the charts quickly and actually explain this trade for you. But right now it's currently up $7,000 on a Alpha Capital Group Phase 2 challenge account. So if this hits take profit, that is going to be another 200k funding in my name. And I'm very excited guys, because that is of course a massive deal. So I'm going to explain that trade for you. And what I'm going to do also is take you guys just through a day in the life of a Forex trader in Thailand, okay? And also guys, before I actually break down this trade, if you haven't already checked out my last Sunday's video, go and check that out after this one, because in that video, I explained to you how I was able to pass the phase 1 of this ACG account. And then in this video, I'm passing the phase 2. So boys, literally crazy. In about 1 week's time, I've gone from passing phase 1 to passing phase 2 to getting funded with another 200k. Hopefully, if this hits my TP. But I'm sure it will, guys, because the trade is looking very good. But now let's jump onto the charts, boys, and I will explain exactly how I've taken this trade. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do, guys, is I want to take you to the weekly... No, sorry, let's not do the weekly. We'll do the 4 hourly, okay? I'm going to take you to the 4 hourly chart, and I'll show you guys what I was looking for. And you'll see right here, okay, if my computer stops lagging, right down here, we had a previous week low, okay? So the last week's low was at this point right here, which I'll mark out from this circle right there. Okay, so this was last week's low, and as you guys probably know already, and if you don't already know, when a previous week low is taken out, there's going to be a large reaction from it, or at least there should be. There's a potential, there's a possibility that there will be. And based off that knowledge, that is why I look to take a buy. Okay, we took out the previous week low, and literally after that point, I look to get an entry. Okay, very simple. Always mark out your previous week highs, your previous week lows, your previous day highs, your previous day lows. All of this stuff, guys, is very important levels of liquidity. And if you can understand and know where these things are, then when price takes them out, you can catch a very nice reversal trade. And you guys will see that this trade, if it goes and hits my final take profit, which is going to be somewhere up here in this 4 hourly fair value gap, it will pass me an account in one trade. Okay, $10,000 will be made in one single trade. And it's just the power of trading. It's just the power of actually knowing your strategy and following your rules. So now let's jump down to the hourly chart, and I'll show you what kind of led me to take this trade. All right guys, so as you can see here on the hourly, we had a very nice hourly rejection, and this is literally the exact same setup as I took last Monday. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen somewhere here of the last Monday's trade, so you guys can literally see that the same rejection happened after a sweep of liquidity, a nice hourly rejection candle, and then I got my entry. The exact same thing, guys, okay? And it just kind of shows you that you need to also understand the higher time frames, okay, as well as the lower time frames. I used to be that guy that focused on the 1 minute and the 5 minute for literally my entire time on the charts. But when you focus on the hourly and the 15 minute, especially in my opinion, those two time frames are perfect. Okay, and when you understand that, you are going to catch very good trades. So start understanding the higher time frames as well as the lower time frames, combine them together, and that is how you are going to be able to make over $10,000 literally just like I did in this trade. And what I want you to keep in mind as well is that, let's say for example this hourly candle didn't give us a nice rejection. Let's say it closed like this, okay, so something like that, right? Imagine this blue box here is the hourly candle, right? Imagine it just closed straight through that previous week low. Then of course, I'm not going to take a trade. It's all about waiting to see actual rejections from these points of liquidity. If I don't see a rejection and I see like a candle close below this point, then I wouldn't take the trade. I would just literally wait. But the fact is, guys, we saw a very nice rejection on the hourly. So I dropped down to the 15 minute and now I tried to find an entry. Now, as you guys can see on the 15 minute, yet again, guys, we have our rejection candles, okay? Look at this wick on the 15 minute, right? I'm going to zoom in because I want you guys to actually understand what I'm talking about, right? 15 minute candles and closes are very important. If you see on the 15 minute that you're getting rejections and you're getting wicks after taking out a point of liquidity, then that is a good sign that the market is going to reverse. And in this case, guys, this candle pattern right here is called a bullish pin bar, okay? Understanding your pin bars and understanding your chart patterns is very important, okay? People don't really like to focus on it anymore because the ICT and SMC traders, but I promise you guys, if you understand just basic candlestick patterns and where price is rejecting from and seeing these patterns actually like form, then you're going to be able to catch a good trade. Because I was looking at the 15-minute at the time I took this trade, I didn't even look on the 1 minute, and I just saw, okay, we're seeing a very strong rejection, okay? We're actually seeing candles close, like not want to close below this point of liquidity. And when you see that, guys, that is telling me that the market is reversing. We're seeing a shift in momentum. And from that point onwards, I'm happy to take the trade because it makes sense on the higher time frame, on the 15-minute, on the hourly. It makes perfect sense, guys. And basically what I did then is take a trade. Stop loss was below the low, a 10 pip stop loss. And my first target was about Asian high. I believe it was just a bit below Asian high. And that's when I took out $3,000, which I'm going to put up on the screen right here. So that was my first take profit. And now what I have left, guys, is 10 lots running for a 1 to 7. And if it hits a 1 to 7, that is going to be enough for me to pass this phase 2 account. And that's going to be $10,000 made on a single trade on a 200K phase 2 to pass me that account in literally 1 day. So it's a very, very good trade, guys. And I'll show you exactly where I'm targeting right now. The reason for my 1 to 7 target, there's no specific reason at all. It's just literally because I need to get a 1 to 7 in order to pass this trade. So hopefully, guys, we do pass it. But my stop loss is at break even. So in the unfortunate event that it does reverse, which I really do not think it will, just because of how bullish we now are, you know, then I'll get stopped out at break even. It's not the end of the world. I've still made $3,000. However, I don't think we're going to be stopped out. I think it makes sense for us to keep going higher and fill this 4 hourly fair value gap, as I mentioned before, and hopefully, guys, hit my take profit and pass me this phase 2 account with Alpha Capital Group. So yeah, that is the trade breakdown, guys, and I hope that makes sense, okay? Lots of detail going into this, and hopefully you guys will realize that my strategy isn't just based off the 1 minute, okay? It's based off all the different time frames, understand everything. And when I actually started to understand all this stuff, when I actually started to, you know, invest in my trading education and learn from the right people, then that is when I really started to see crazy results. My trading since moving to Thailand 3 months ago has seriously been crazy. I've passed multiple funded accounts, multiple challenge accounts, got multiple payouts, and it's literally because I've tweaked a couple things in my trading, which have now allowed me to pass funded accounts like crazy. Like I said, last week passed almost 300K worth of challenge accounts. And now this week I'm passing a phase 2 of a 200K ACG. So guys, it's crazy, and it's all because I know how to trade. So if you want to learn how to trade like me, send me a DM on Instagram and I can hook you up with the right places to learn and tell you how I was able to go from university last year to now being a full-time trader in Thailand. All right, boys, so we are now off to Chireng to get a nice restaurant dinner. And I'm going to show you guys the new bike that Jay has picked up. It's crazy, boys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put on my noise cancellation feature because you're going to need it, trust me, boys.
Z800. It's an absolute weapon. Bit too fast, but I like it. Either one of these or on 1,000, so I thought I may as well get one of these. See what I think of it. But yeah, it's a weapon, man.
So this is my little bad boy here. This is a 160, yeah, and then you've got him right here on this absolute beast of a. Oh, bro, this is just like the camera doesn't do it justice, boys. But it literally looks like something out of like Batman. Like this is what Batman would ride. So now we're gonna head off to the city centre, and he's gonna get all the girls. Me and Gavin are gonna be way behind, looking like absolute idiots, absolute peasants. Jay, do you wanna give it a little rev? You say it, lad?
Running, loving life.
5 eggs, beef, quality. Yo boys, so we're at the gym now. I know I said I was gonna go to Muay Thai, but I decided that today I'm gonna go to the gym and I'll do Muay Thai tomorrow. So this is Success Gym. This is probably one of the biggest gyms in Koh Samui. This is where all of the guys go. You've got Jack Hopkins that comes here. We've got loads of other cool people like me. And yeah, it's a sick gym, boys. So I'm gonna go inside, probably show you a bit of a montage of me doing the workout. And yeah, there's Jay's bike, by the way. Look at it, looking good. And Jay, do you want to show the new haircut you got as well? No, show the boys, show the boys. Jeez! Let us know what you think of the haircut in the comments, boys. And let me know who suits the buzz cut better, me or Jay. We all know the answer, me, but yeah, still. Right, boys, so the gym is now done, and me and Jay are just chilling in the villa. We don't really know what we're going to do today because we don't really need to take any trades. Today's CPI, and I'm still actually in that trade from Monday, and I'm currently up about $7,000. So I'm still $3,000 off passing this phase 2 account with ACG. I'm just going to kind of wait and see what happens, guys. And yeah, I've closed out some profits, by the way. I've closed out about $6,000. I've got 3 lots running, or 5 lots running, for a TP, which if it hits that TP, then I'll pass the phase 2 account, boys. And I hope I do pass it in this video because it will just make for a very cool video. Jay's over here, fresh trim and that, boys. Right, boys, so as you can see, we're now on the beach. If you actually show them, I actually bought a Bob Marley towel. Don't really know why, but it looks good. And I'm a boss, so I had to buy it. And I had to give the guy some money because he deserved it, being a G. Everyone's looking at us. Biggest stars on the beach as normal, and yeah, I'm just gonna go and enjoy. Oh, cheeky boy, this is my YouTube, mate. Boys, and what's so crazy is that it's the middle of June now, and a lot of the people that I went to uni with last year, they're all doing their exams, and because I learned how to trade, I'm now in Thailand on the beach, living my best life. It's crazy, boys, how much your life can change in a year. You know, I was literally learning at university for an accounting degree, and now me and Jay are out here trading full time, stacking funded accounts, making bread, and enjoying ourselves on a Wednesday. This is life now. It's crazy, boys. Yes, boys, we're at the market. Let's go. Alright, lads, update. We have now gone back to the bikes and they have locked up our bikes. The wheels are literally locked with chains and there's nothing we can do. So yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do, boys. I think we need to go to the police station and try and unlock them or something. Alright, boys, so we're now back at the villa, and yes, by the way, we did get our bikes back, but that's basically the video done. We had to pay 500 baht to get our bikes back, and then yeah, that was kind of it. It was a funny day out. We basically parked in the wrong area, so we had to pay a fine to the police for some reason, but it is what it is, boys. That stuff happens in Thailand, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, boys, and I will see you guys on Wednesday.